Natalie asks, why do you try? Well, I try because it connects me with the most amazing people on the planet. It makes me feel healthy and strong. Emotionally, it makes me feel like I can push my limits. And it just gives me a sense that kind of anything is possible. I mean, it doesn't have to be an Ironman. I mean, there have been points in my life when I'm at ground zero. I have to start all over again. And just the idea of a sprint distance triathlon is challenging. So for you newbies who are afraid to take that first step, look outside of yourself for inspiration. The Challenged Athletes Foundation is an organization that allows anything from little kids to veterans to be able to pursue sports even though they've had debilitating accidents, they've lost limbs, and to see a young woman with a prosthetic leg out there doing a triathlon, well, it's like, okay, no excuses. And that motivates me to then start thinking about, okay, what can I do? It's not what can't I do, it's what can I do? And I use some of these amazing challenged athletes as inspiration to say, if they can do it, I certainly can too. And it's just starting at the very beginning and giving yourself permission to be a newbie. God, what a great thing to be a newbie, to be brand new at something, and no expectations of how you're supposed to do it. You just get through it. And Natalie, I'm telling you, you will be amazed that just by leaning into that scariness, you've already taken a huge bite out of triathlon. Triathlon is pretty easy. It's, a little swim, a little bike, a little run. But the idea of facing your fears is huge. So you're already there. You're asking the right questions. Natalie, why do you try? I want to hear from you, the triathlon that you entered and what it felt like. And then you ask a really practical question about nutrition. My nutrition is the same whether I'm doing a triathlon or it's just every day. I eat mostly a lot of proteins and fats, and I really keep my carbohydrates to a minimum. That's age appropriate for me just because it helps keeping me a little more lean. It also teaches my body to become very efficient with calories. I don't need to eat quite as many. And when I'm out training, I have a lot more fat stored, ha ha ha. But you do store a lot more fat, usable fat, than glycogen. So when I'm out there, I want to know that I've got stores that I can tap into. And you teach your body to access those stores by eating good fats and high protein and letting your carbohydrates kind of take a back seat.